this lock right here. This is my favorite lock. Don't know why. I've heard a lot of people have a favorite lock. It's just this one for me. And I try really hard to find one over here that's just is equally as beautiful, but this one over here is thin. So it just dulls in comparison. I usually pull it down because I like evenness, but it's this lock. Hi, my name is Stephanie, and this is stephysway, where we discuss locks. I am an online business owner of decor skincare, so please go check that website out when you get done with this video. Today's video will be about how I do my reties. So if you want more videos like this, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get the video moving. So first I want to say that I am not a loctician. I am not certified to do anything with locks. I literally learned how to retie my hair by feeling what my loctician did in my head, and then also conducting a few Google searches and YouTube searches of my own and coming up with my own little, I don't know, technique in doing it. So yeah, that's my extent of experience with my locks. I only have experience with doing my locks and my mom's locks, which my mom, if you watch my lock story, I'll add it in the card. My mom does not have Sisterlocks. She has micro locks. So, and she has way more locks on her head than I do, believe it or not. Those are the only two heads that I touch right now. But I mean, I don't have any issues with my locks. I think some of my locks are like bunching and getting thick at the end, so I may have to like take them out and reclose them. But other than that, I don't have any issues with my locks, and I'm not really sure anything could have been done to prevent the bunching at all, because it honestly happened as soon as my hair started to lock. So tools that I use to do my reties are literally tools that I just got off Amazon. I got this lock needle from Amazon, and I heard that there's another tool that you kind of stick in that's more like the Loc Tool, and they say it's quicker because you don't have to thread your hair through a needle to get it done. However, every time I go on Amazon to order it, it's always sold out. So I just end up with this guy, and I mean, it's fast enough. I use 2 scrunchies, and that's it. I don't use any clips. I don't use any mirrors. I usually sit in front of the TV and just retie. I have tried to sit in front of a mirror and retie, but I usually get anxiety when I do that. And once I start getting anxiety, I start messing stuff up, like conjoining locks and just doing stuff. Like I actually cut a whole lock out of my head. So I used to have 396 locks. Now I'm down to 395 because I was anxious and I got frustrated because 2 of my locks were marrying. And I took a seam puller, and I'll show that separately because I do use that to separate my locks if they're too conjoined and I can't just pop them. I'll use a seam puller, but I took the seam puller too quick and I totally just a whole lock out my head, and I was just like, it was like in the back, so I wasn't like super furious, but I was still like, come on now, Steph, time to stop. So yeah, things about my locks. I used to, when I first started retying my hair, I used to do a 4-point rotation. So 4-point rotation literally means that you go in, you go up, then you go in this way, and then you go down, and that's how you're threading your lock or whatever. That's how I first started, but it slows me down because I have a hard time aiming my hand to go left to right this way. So now I'm doing a 3-point rotation. I believe my loctician was doing a 4-point rotation on me, and I've heard different things about if your if your curl pattern is a 3, then you should be on a 3-point rotation, blah 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 blah. I literally started doing a 3-point rotation, which I do a rotation that goes in, up, in, down, in, up, in, damp. That's what I do in my hair, just because it's easier and quicker for me because I'm right-handed. And don't have any issues with that. I also follow another Sisterlock woman. Her name is Tanisha Ali. And she literally, she is debunking a lot of things when it comes to getting traditional Sisterlocks. And she basically said in one of her videos, I don't know, I can't remember which video it was, but she said it doesn't matter if you stick that needle in, like from a diagonal, from this diagonal, from, as long as you're crossing the patterns, it doesn't matter, your hair will lock. And I truly believe that, because in certain areas of my head, I know I'm not going exactly horizontally or exactly vertically. You know, sometimes I do feel like I am taking it at a diagonal. And again, I have no issues. I have no complaints with my locks. Other things I wanted to say, when you're doing your locks, your Sisterlocks, or when you're micro locks, it's extremely important to make sure that you're keeping the base of your lock separate from the neighboring lock, because I have literally accidentally conjoined locks in the beginning when I was first learning how to interlock my own hair. I used to accidentally conjoin locks, and then I'd have to break them apart, and it's like a whole mess. You don't want to have to keep going through that. And then also, the way I keep myself from, because I don't use any clips, the way I keep myself from conjoining locks is literally, before I insert the needle, I like cover my whole base of whatever lock I'm working on like this, so that way when I meet this needle, you know, I can feel that I'm touching just one lock. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I do. That's how I get it to work for me. What else? And for those who are noticing, I do have Loc Jewels in my hair, which I've lost quite a few of them because I'm not the largest person, not the gentlest person on my hair, but I have a few up here. I have some that are literally like locked into my hair. And what I mean by that is like this one. Let me pull this one out. This guy is in there. Like the entire jewel is completely covered with my hair. I'm never gonna get it out. I'm okay with that. Totally okay with it being in there forever. All of the jewels, however, are completely sealed in there. Like I can't get them out unless I like rip. I could rip the jewels out, but then like I have a couple that I accidentally ripped out down here. I'm trying to find them with my actual camera, so bear with me. Like this one used to be one, but now it's just a jump ring, but I can't get the jump ring out. So I will link where I got the jewelry from, because I'm honestly probably gonna make another order once I get situated. Here's one right here. I probably honestly will make another order when I get situated, just so I can have the jewels back down here, because I like them when they're like down here, like with this one, because I wear my hair up a lot, and when they're just down there hanging out, they look really, really pretty. I am going to show you how I do 3 of my locks, because I can't, like, again, I cover my base, so it's really hard for me to show you exactly what I'm doing, but just know it's just like sewing, and you're literally taking it in, or I'm holding this the wrong way, you're taking it in, you're going up, so like I'll take it in, go up, take it in, and go back this way. So in, up, in, back. And then I'm not really particular with how I end my locks either anymore. Like some people are really, really anal about making sure that they create a part, or, you know, so that means that their last pass would go where they want their hair to lay. So if I wanted like a part like this, all of this hair that's going this way, my last pass would go this way. I don't do that anymore. I don't really care about it anymore because of the weight of my hair. My hair goes where I want it to go. So I don't really too much worry about creating a part. I'm trying to think what else, because I'm really not the authority on this, you guys. Like, not at all. I just got tired of spending money monthly. I started retying because my loctician was not terribly expensive. Like, she wasn't outrageous in price. I just have a serious problem with things that make me spend money on a routine basis, i.e. perms, just anything. Oil changes. I don't like anything. Like if it comes up annually, monthly, seasonally, I don't like it. Like I just never been that way. That's the whole reason why I went natural in the first place. Because I didn't like, oh, it's been 3 weeks, let's go get a perm. Like, no, I want to save my money. I don't want to get a perm this month. So I stopped perming my hair. And so when I got Sisterlocks, in the beginning I was like, okay, it's fine. It's only every 6 weeks. It's fine. I can go in, I'll spend $100 or $125 to get my hair retightened. And then it was like a week before I was scheduled to have a retightening, and I was just like, no, I don't want to spend $100 this week. I don't. And I didn't want to wait. I think the longest my loctician allowed you to wait was 8 weeks. So I didn't want to wait and then her be booked up and I'm not able to get in, and now I have a whole issue. So I was like, let me just figure out if I can do this myself. And I actually made my own lock needle that evening with a lighter and a crochet needle, a plastic crochet needle from Michael's. And I used that all the way up through my head, and then it finally broke on my last lock. It was so funny. But that's when I realized I can do this myself. And that's when I stopped going to the loctician. And that's the only reason I stopped going, is because I personally just don't like spending money on things that are routine. I have to come see you every 6 weeks for what? Like, you know, like, I can do it myself. I will say this time retying, I did not want to do it. It took me way longer than what it normally does. Usually it only takes me 1 day. I've been working on my head for 2 days. And keep in mind that I am quarantined, or I am unemployed at the moment. So there's literally nothing stopping me from getting my hair done or doing my hair nonstop, except for Kalani. But even with Kalani, it usually only takes me a day because I start and I don't stop until I'm finished. But this time I could not keep going. I was getting anxious, and when I usually get anxious, I let myself stop and take a break. That's one of my tips. You get anxious, your arms get tired, just stop, take a break, because you start messing stuff up, and once you mess stuff up, it's harder to get it fixed than it is to just do it right the first time. Okay, well, that's all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. If there's anything I can elaborate on, I'll make another video. Future hair goals, I am considering dyeing my hair. I just don't know what color, and I don't know whether I want to bleach it, or I don't know how drastic I want to be with it. And I'm having a really hard time gassing myself up to do it, because I see people with like West Indian Ray who have beautiful gold locks, and I'm like, ooh, I love that. But then I'm like, my hair don't like bleach. Like, just from being loose natural, my hair don't like bleach. So I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be bold enough to potentially ruin my hair, because I want to see a little brightness. And then I'm also like, I could do like a color, like a copper or a golden, like a lighter golden brown. But then I'm like, I don't know if I want that either. So I'm just all over the place. So I did a demi permanent color, trying to calm myself down and be less damaging. However, it rinsed completely out almost. Like, I feel like the next wash, it'll be completely gone. And I'm just like, well, that was not the point. It's not a big deal, but it kind of is. It's been this way since install. It's nothing new. It's not like one side of my head is growing faster than the other. It's not. It's literally because before I got installed, I cut my hair myself, and I cut it curly. So it was always uneven. But this side is longer than this side. And I'm tempted to just go ahead and snip a little bit. Just a little bit. But I'm probably not going to do it, because it doesn't bother me that much. It's only when I stare at it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you coming to the end of my video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to build our family and have like a whole community here. I would love to have that. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. I am so bad at this shameless plugging, like so bad. Oh my god. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for being here. Bye.